Hey, what's up guys, it's Kioly and we're back for another Hypixel Skyblock video, and you know what time it is update time. And with these new developers they are actually making way more updates, so we've already received floor 6, and you know what that means. There is new stuff in the dungeon hub, so let's come to Malakir. So if we go to the Wither Essence, as you can see there's the Precursor Eye, which is a mage helmet that's kinda decent. There's the giant sword, which is pretty much the Yeti sword, and then there's a new armor set, the Necromancer Lord armor. Here's the full set, and there's now the Necromancer Sword. These things are both going to give pretty good defense, along with the Necromancer Sword giving a ton of defense too. If we go to Undead Essence, I believe the only thing that was really added was the, where's it at? It is the Zombie Commander armor. This is actually added in floor 6. And I'm pretty sure that was really the only main thing. We don't have Skeleton Lord yet. I'm assuming this will be floor 7. And that's pretty much it here. But the main thing though, what we're looking at here is the Necromancer Lord armor. Alright, so I'm going to do a little comparison test. Here's previously what I was using all the way up to literally now. So this carried me to floor 5. But we have the Necrotic Adaptive Boots, 5-starred, the exact same enchants, and same hot potato book. So these are literally, these have the same thing on them. And if you look at the health, you get 205 compared to 295 with the Necromancer Lord boots. The defense 80 compared to 185, so way more defense. Compared to 135 intelligence to 160 intelligence. So by far you can already tell the Necromancer Lord boots are way better than adaptive. Also the leggings, we have 260 compared to 365, 100, 255, and 135 to 160. So the actual armor set I'm going to be using here is the Necromancer Lord boots and Necromancer Lord leggings. I would have the Loving Necromancer Lord chestplate, but it's a little expensive right now. But I mean, we can even tell like 300 HP, 250 defense. That's already more than this chestplate, so you could tell obviously that'd be better to have. And then also for the top, I'm rocking the Necrotic Shadow Goggles for the ability damage. I'm still gonna be like kind of a tank mage with the Spirit Scepter build. But now we have Necromancy. If you notice on all these pieces, it allows the wearer to store and summon an additional 1 soul. I'll explain what these are in a second, but per piece you get 1 soul. So there are currently 3 weapons, or kind of, I guess, ability things that actually summon the souls. So let me just go through them real quick. Alright, so the first one I'm going to show you is the Reaper Scythe. Pretty obvious. We already had this weapon before. So it stores up to 3 souls, and it's just, you know, the old Reaper Scythe we had. Now the next item is actually the Necromancer Sword. This is one of the new ones added. If you just come here. So as you can see, it has a max of 2 souls, and it actually has really good damage at 250 damage and 125 strength with the extra defense boost, so it is not bad at all. Alright, and the last item we have here to be able to summon stuff is called the Summoning Ring. Now this thing is a little bit more expensive. Let's go to lowest price. The cheapest one currently is 23 million roughly. And this does the exact same thing. It has a max of 2 souls. So if we're going on the max souls alone, obviously the Reaper Scythe is the best, because it has 3 souls. But what I actually got is the Necromancer Sword here, because it has way better damage output. Unfortunately, I'm still a mage, so I don't do like that much. I have all these things reforged to Bazaars, so I still don't do like that much melee damage. But I think it still is better than the Reaper Scythe. Honestly, what I probably should have done, since I'm a mage, I should have just bought the Summoning Ring, because it literally just pretty much makes any weapon be able to drop souls. Basically, when you have this thing in your inventory, anything you kill with any weapon will be able to drop souls. Then you can absorb them to fight by your side. Alright, so there's the 3 weapons that actually drop these souls. I chose the Necromancer Sword because sword's pretty cool. Alright, so now let me explain how to actually get the souls. So first off, if you have one of the items out and if you shift right click, you have the soul menu. Currently I have none. But yeah, so if you had the Reaper Scythe, you would have to kill enemies with the Reaper Scythe to get the souls. Same with the Necromancer Sword. So if I want a soul, I'm gonna have to actually kill it with the sword. But if I had the Summoning Ring, I could just use my Spirit Scepter, which is I probably should have done that, but I don't know, I got the sword, here it is. So here's how to actually collect the souls. You literally just kill stuff, and it doesn't always drop, it has a chance to drop, but these are criticals, so it has a very high chance to drop these things. But basically now what you do is just, it'll drop like this little skull thing, and you right click it, and then it adds it to your weapon, as you can see. And now what we can do is right click, and it will actually spawn in some goals for us. So these things will actually fight. So if we just like tap it, look at that. We can start a war! Boom! Look at that. And then look, we can claim this one. So we have the goal army now. Alright, so now obviously these are not the best thing to have, so we're going to remove them all. One of the best souls currently to have, I don't have any of them. In the new floor 6 boss room, there are these things called terracottas. Those are really good. There's also golems you can get, the sleeping golems. And there's some giants in the boss fight too, which I'll go over in a second. You can have those, and those are really good. Literally each one has 25 million health, so that's a little broken. And then also you can have Lost Adventures, which are pretty good, but I unfortunately don't have any of those, so I can't really show them off. But I do have some friends that do have those, so maybe we'll be able to see them in a second. Anyways guys, let's go hop into a floor 6 to show you a little bit of that. Alright guys, so here we are in a floor 6 run. It's pretty much like floor 5 and all the other ones, except now you can have these things, Skeletor Primes, which are basically just, you know, stronger Skeletors. Pretty simple. And you can also have, your secrets can turn into mimics now, which is kind of funny. This might be a thing for every floor now, I'm not completely sure. But, for sure in floor 6, now your chests can literally turn into mimics. So let's see if we can actually, find one here. Alright guys, so I didn't actually manage to find any of the secret or the mimics, but basically they're just little smaller chests that attack you. Alright, so here is the boss fight. So you're gonna spawn in this little hallway here, and there's gonna be these little guys lined up. These are called the terracottas. And basically what you're gonna do is just hop back here in this portal, and they will come attack you. And your best bet is to have a very good healer, and preferably an overflux or mana flux. Get the healer to place the orb down with the overflux, and basically you just do a livid strat where you just kill these things. Turn that down a little bit. And there's gonna be this thing called Satan's interest level. So basically you have to just kill these things until Satan's interest level goes down all the way. So the first strategy the first strategy we're doing here is actually the strategy where you kill the golems. So before it begins, you have kind of like a few seconds, you have like maybe 10 seconds to do whatever you want. And normally we have like a mage that's melee build, go up there and try to kill the golems. So I didn't explain this yet, but there are sleeping golems here, and whenever you attack them, they turn into the woke golem, and they will actually follow you around. They do tons of damage, so be careful about that. But if you have a really strong mage that does a lot of damage, you can have a mage go up there and just kill them all. That's what we have. Chef Z is killing him right now. I think he just killed them all. So now all we have to do is just kill these terracottas. And then wait for Satan's interest level to go all the way down. And as you can see here, this guy named Nyx Tempest has just a little terracotta. He has like 5 or 6 of them. It's crazy. And they do tons of damage. I would totally be using him if I had me. Alright, so then once you reach the interest level, he spawns his giants in. So there's going to be 4 different kinds. There's the pink one, which is the Jolly Giant. So it literally just throws hunks of Yeti rock at you, which does tons of damage. So see, like that, it just did tons of damage there. So be careful. And there's going to be another one that is the Diamond Giant, which is he'll throw his diamond sword at you. He's basically his little Tinky. And this guy here, Bigfoot, he just does a little stomp ability. And then the last one is the Laser Zombie, the Laser Giant. He is the one right there. So we have Diamond Sword Thrower, we have Laser, we have Stomp Foot, and then we have the Yeti guy. So it is, watch out for those, kill them. The 2 main ones you have to worry about are the Yeti one and probably the Stomp one, honestly. Alright, so once you kill all of those, what you're gonna do now is go to the center, and basically what will happen is Satan will transform into a giant, and not only just a giant, he'll be all 4 of these giants. So if you notice in a second, he's gonna actually spawn with all 4 pieces of the armor that they were just wearing. So he is the laser, he is the Jolly Giant, the Bigfoot, and now the Diamond. So he has all of their abilities. So he can throw his Diamond Sword, have the Jolly Smash thing, the Stomp, and he can have the laser. So just basically at this point, just kill him. Pretty simple. Just put like a orb down, and just do high. You just gotta have a team that does high amount of damage to kill him. I just use the scepter, and we just do it. We have a lot of people with, or one of our guys has a Yeti sword, so that helps a bit. Alright, and anytime now, there we go, there he is. And it's a S+, look at that. Alright, might as well look at what we got. We got nothing, and we got nothing. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh, someone got the sword. Yeah, so I got nothing, I got the free chest. So we're gonna take the free chest, this one. But there was the first strategy I'm gonna show you of how to beat this boss fight. I only recommend this for kind of like stronger teams, and also you need a pretty good healer for this. If you don't have a good healer or a strong team, I recommend doing the next method I'm gonna show you. Alright guys, so here we are back for the second method. So what you're gonna do for this one, instead of the portal frame, come in this corner, or really either corner, and sorry, I'm a little bit laggy right now, but basically do the same method. Just kill these terracottas. Healer puts their healer robe down, and overflux, all that jazz. Pretty much get as much healing as possible, and preferably have a tank. Just tank all the damage, and you're just gonna repeat this until the interest level is all the way down. Alright, and then whenever the terracottas are all dead, what you're gonna do is just healer can place a healing orb and just go into it, and then kill these giants here. And it's same giants from last time. It's the Diamond, Jolly, all those. So now you just kill these. And if you're having a if you're struggling on this part, really a healer is pretty much key for this. You just need a very, very good healer because the orb buff is really good. Alright, there's 2 giants down, and the next 2 are over here. Try your best to not aggro the giants or the golems, because this strategy is pretty much ignore the golems. Just leave them there. Look how laggy this is, holy crap. Anyway, sorry, once again, sorry for the lag, but try your best to not touch the golems, and we're just gonna kill these giants here. Alright, there we go, and now all the giants are dead. So for this part, Satan will spawn about right there. So now what we're gonna do is hop on these, get on these hoppers here. So I'm gonna take one of these. So you see the whole entire team is on these flame hoppers. And this is gonna be a really good strategy because one, even if you aggro the golems, they cannot hit you. And as you can see in a second, we're gonna have a really, really easy time as Satan. But also, one thing about this method, these can glitch out and actually burn you. So if that starts happening, I recommend having an enchanted golden apple on you, because this will get rid of the fire damage. Or you could make a fire resistant potion and have that ready. But it's not like all the time, so I don't know. Just be ready for that. And as you can see, there's melee mage is pretty broken right now. But yeah, basically what you're gonna do is just there's Satan right there. And you're just gonna basically fire your spirit scepter or whatever ranged mage weapon you have until eventually he is dead. And look at that, that was super, super easy. We just got a 307 score. All you have to do is just stay on these hoppers, and golems or Satan will not be able to hit you. And just don't go close enough for him to actually aggro on you, or you might have some trouble. But just stay back, and it's a much, much, much better safe method to beating this. If you have like a worse team, I recommend doing that. Now let's see if we got anything, and once again we got nothing. And nothing, and we got another ultimate wise. I guess I can take that over rejuve. Yeah, I'll take the ultimate wise. I think they'll sell for more than rejuves. Alright, so there we go guys, there was the video, there is the new floor 6, and I don't really have the souls yet to be like a necro tank, but I mean, if I had like terracottas or something, this build would be crazy, because when I have so much defense, I literally, you saw me, I was just pretty much standing there, and surviving the terracottas, and also we got the turtle pet for the extra defense. You could also probably use the baby yeti, because defense. But there we go guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a big like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more videos like this. And I hope you guys have a good one. Until next time, goodbye.